We return evil for evil, in which there is no sin, for it is necessary to pay a wicked man in his own coin. Avoid him who talks sweetly before you but tries to ruin you behind your back, for he is like a pitcher full of poison with milk on top. One whose knowledge is confined to books and whose wealth is in the possession of others can use neither knowledge nor wealth when the need for them arises. As a single withered tree, if set aflame, causes a whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. There is poison in the fang of the serpent, in the mouth of the fly and in the sting of a scorpion, but the wicked man is saturated with it. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure and don't abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. There is no austerity equal to a balanced mind, and there is no happiness equal to contentment. There is no disease like covetousness and no virtue like mercy. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. Before you start some work, always ask yourself 3 questions: why I am doing it, what the results might be, and will I be successful? Only when you think deeply and find satisfactory answers to these questions, go ahead. Those base men who speak of the secret faults of others destroy themselves like serpents that stray onto ant hills. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. The happiness and peace attained by those satisfied by the nectar of spiritual tranquility are not attained by greedy persons restlessly moving here and there. It is better to die than preserve life by incurring disgrace. The loss of life only pain a moment, but disgrace every day of one's life. Do not reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. We have to make people soft who are hard, to attract those who are far. If they do bad for us, then even considering our aim we should always love them. The one excellent thing that can be learned from a lion is that whatever a man intends doing should be done by him with a wholehearted and strenuous effort. The wise man should restrain his senses like the crane and accomplish his purpose with due knowledge of his place, time, and ability. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth. Wealth, a friend, a wife, and a kingdom may be regained, but this body when lost may never be acquired again. All the creatures are pleased by loving words, and therefore we should address words that are pleasing to all, for there is no lack of sweet words. Drop the idea that attachment and love are one thing. They are enemies. It is the attachment that destroys all love. There are 3 gems upon this earth: food, water, and pleasing words. Fools consider pieces of rocks as gems. He who is prepared for the future and he who deals cleverly with any situation that may arise are both happy, but the fatalistic man who wholly depends on luck is ruined. A man is great by deeds, not by birth. We should not fret for what is past, nor should we be anxious about the future. Men of discernment deal only with the present moment. A person should not be too honest. Straight trees are cut first and honest people are screwed first. A learned man is honored by the people. A learned man commands respect everywhere for his learning. Indeed, learning is honored everywhere. Generosity, pleasing address, courage and propriety of conduct are not acquired, but are inbred qualities. The world's biggest power is the youth and beauty of a woman. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't afford to make them all on your own. If you were to choose between an evil person and a snake to keep company with, opt for the snake. Because the snake will bite you only in self-defense, but the evil person will put a bite for any reason and any time or always. Never reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. There is some self-interest behind every friendship. There is no friendship without self-interests. This is a bitter truth. Purity of speech, of the mind, of the senses, and of a compassionate heart are needed by one who desires to rise to the divine platform. The biggest guru mantra is, never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. The enemy's enemy is a friend. Save your wealth against future calamity. Do not say, what fear has a rich man of calamity? Wealth sometimes vanishes away and large accumulations perish. He who has wealth has friends.